Friends, family, so excited about today. We've had such a wonderful event this week. First off on Tuesday, you couldn't get better than Lilo and Stitch. So our kids went to Lilo and Stitch and they had a blast. All 320 of our kids crammed into buses. Teachers are like, what are we doing? But the kids were amazing, singing along the way, singing in the movie. It was a fantastic week. And what was better is that our 8th graders were here with us. So we're so excited that they were there to participate in this really exciting week. And then today we have our kindergarten. What's today? Today's Thursday. Wednesday we have field day, where they had fun and they got to know our 8th graders even more. And then today we had our kindergarten. And so kindergarten graduated from kindergarten today. Yes. And you know what? I must say, I feel bad for those parents because by the time they get to college, the legs that were from here to here are going to be extended all down their arms, legs, wherever they want to lay on. So this is what I shared with our kindergarten class, that they will graduate 4 times in their life. First one will be kindergarten, second one is 8th grade, third one is high school, and the 4th one is from their college, trade school, wherever they want to go to. That's their 4th graduation. So it's very special that you're here with us to celebrate the accomplishments of your child. And they have worked hard for it. So in keeping, we're just going to give you a few announcements. Again, our bathrooms for the side. I'm pretty sure your 8th graders should have one over there. And then if you can make sure that you're not yelling over the top of the names being presented, we do have these 4 seats up here. And they're there for families to take pictures with their child to get the diploma. So what will happen, the kids will come in, will stand, kids will come in, they'll sit on their seats, and then they will come up here to get their diploma. Once they're here, you're more than welcome to come and get the pictures and sit there. But if you can just make sure you take your child's picture and then go back to your seat so the next parent can come up. And you'll be able to see where your child is when how they're seated. So does that make sense? Perfect. And so after that, we're going to do all of our ceremony, and then the kids will be excused to go outside where you can meet them. We'll stand up, let them walk out. We'll open is this door going to be open? So we're going to open the garage door. Garage door.
No, we'll go from the front.
Go from the front. See, that's what happens when you're late. I make up the idea. So you're going to go out the front where you'll meet your graduates, not through the garage door.
Nobody knows the garage.
I know, I'm trying to figure out how to say it in the garage. Shit. Okay, never mind. You're not going through that door, you're going through that door. Easy. Okay, so we are ready. We're going to ask you all to stand as we invite our graduates of 8th grade Pacific Heritage 2025 to their last walk of 2025. Thank you. You may be seated. This has been a long time coming for our students. It's been a 9-year journey. Half of their life has been here. Well, no, actually, most of their life. Since they were 5 years old, they've entered into the education journey, and this is where they've come to so far. And we're extremely excited for you. So friends, family, teachers, and especially our amazing 8th grade Voyagers, today we are here to celebrate you. Congratulations on reaching this incredible milestone. You've officially made it to the end of the middle school and somehow survived all the homework, or some of the homework that you didn't do, group projects, and let's be honest, each other. This journey wasn't just about learning to solve equations or write essays, though yes, those things matter, especially when your future is to count on the paycheck correctly or send a love letter with a proper punctuation. We've seen a couple of those going around. But more than that, you've learned how to be kind, how to be strong, and how to navigate life with heart. That, to me, is the real magic. You've grown up in the nurturing bubble of PHA where hugs come with homework, and where your teachers care enough to scold you and spoil you. And now you're stepping into the world that's a little bigger. Okay, it's going to be a lot bigger. High school might have over 1,200 students, whereas you've got about 41. So there's a lot more kids in your next grade level. That's like going from paddling your canoe in calm waters to suddenly jumping on a double-hulled voyaging canoe in open seas. But here's the good news. You are ready. And speaking of growing up, let's take a moment. If you've been with us since kindergarten, please stand. These are our lifers. Thank you so much. Look at you, from learning how to hold a crayon to holding Chromebooks like pros. You've literally gone from snack time and nap mats to solving algebra problems and writing research papers. You may now stop. You may now grow with so much more potential. To all our Voyagers, every teacher from kinder to now has helped shape who you are, whether you've loved them or sometimes thought they were being extra. Yes, even the teacher who said, I believe in you, and gave you detention in the same week. That's called balance. Your future is now in your hands that are strong hands. Hands that can carry your dreams, your goals, and maybe one day a Grammy, a Nobel Prize, or a local plate lunch business with your face on the sign. Remember this, you are mighty Voyagers. You have crew habits that make you stand out, compassionate, respectful, ethical leaders, and most importantly, you are wayfinders. You carry the courage of your ancestors, the wisdom of your teachers, and the power of your community. Wherever you go, take your aloha and mana with you. Take the lessons of kindness, hard work, and grit, and show the world who you are. So as you sail into high school, maybe a little nervous, maybe a little too cool to admit it, know this, you've got a whole crew behind you, cheering you on. And if I could just point out your 4 teachers right at the back, give a big wave. We've got Kumo Richie, Kumo Ai, Kumo Brian, Kumo Anthony. They took you to this year. But you've also had a lot more teachers who have helped you along the way. We believe in you, we're proud of you, and we can't wait to hear your name called out in great places. Maybe even in Forbes magazine, or the next big viral TikTok, for something inspirational and school appropriate. Remember that. School appropriate, right? Capiche? Say it again. Capiche? Yeah. Because in 9th grade, I don't know if you're allowed your phones. Are you? Maybe not. So let's put your hand practice here. Go forward with love, go forward with laughter, go forward as mighty voyagers. Imoa Imala Momono, and congratulations, class of 2025. Big round of applause for your students. Thank you. It's our honor now to present to you our student speakers. First you'll hear from Taylor Kingston, and then Chantal Peters, and Matt Nash. So we'll start off with Taylor. Thank you.
Now I'm going to chose a later speaker, please. Hello everybody, my name is Taylor Kingston, and I'd like to thank everyone for coming to the 2025 8th grade graduation. And I'm very grateful for the opportunity to speak to everyone today. I've been at the school for 9 years now. I came here when I was first 5 years old, and the kindergarten was separated into 2 rooms, and we had to wear polo shirts every single day. This school has grown me into the person that you see today, and I wouldn't have had it any other way. Even with all these people helping me, middle school has always had its ups and downs. Of course, anyone who has been through middle school would probably say the same. But I'll never forget all the memories that I've made here. Even if it's over and high school's coming up quick, the years I spent in the school will always hold a special place in my heart. Like a few weeks ago, at the 8th grade church lagoon, or our final May Day, or our ski trip, all the moments that in between have helped me to make this school year so memorable for everybody here. Even if sometimes it was difficult, but we got through it, and personally, I couldn't think of a better place to spend these years of my life than here at Pacific Heritage Academy. I'd like to thank all the teachers that helped me get here today, though many of them I've seen had to go. Others have stayed to grow me through all these years, and have definitely had to deal with a lot of things I've done. I'd especially like to thank you, Jessica, for always being there for me and always giving me someone to talk to. I'd like to thank my mom, Lynn, for not just helping me with me at school, but at home as well. And I know that my first response taught me to fix sometimes. I'd like to thank Musemi for making sure I was always on top of my grades and ready for the future. And I'd like to thank Kuya for making sure I kept up with school and my social life, and not missing out on all the time I have here. All these teachers have encouraged me with so many opportunities and helped me so much through the middle school journey. I'd like to thank all my friends and classmates for making these years I'd like to thank some of my friends and classmates for making these years some of the best and sometimes most entertaining parts of my life. And all the people who helped me realize that school is not always about education and learning, but also making great friends and having even greater moments. It's been such a wonderful time with the routine, but now we all have to pass our different ways and grow into bigger people with even bigger ambitions. Thank you to Pacific Heritage Academy for giving me these opportunities that I could never have had if not for all the amazing people here. Finally, I'd like to give a special thanks to all the middle school teachers for getting me here today and giving me the opportunity to speak. I'd like to especially thank Crew Hawaii and Crew Richie for making school not only about education, but also becoming a good friend to myself and a majority of the middle school as well. Pacific Heritage Academy teaches so many kids every single day. I know that sometimes it can be exhausting to take care of so many children, but it gives so many young minds so many opportunities every single time that they do. This school has not only taught me about my basic education, reading, writing, adding, and subtracting, but it has taught me some of the best life lessons that kids should know. Always remember yourself, remember who you want to be, who you are, because you only know what you want, and there's only one of you. Remember where you came from, remember your history, who you represent, remember that you are the only person who shows where you have been. You represent your parents, you represent your life, your family, your culture, and most importantly, you represent yourself. High school is coming up fast, and of course it's scary. However, I believe that this school has prepared me more than enough. With the help of all the teachers here, I'm more prepared than ever before to face the future, not with fear, but with ambition that I know I can achieve as long as I provide everyone with my best self. I'm leaving now, and it's sad that I've spent some of the most amazing years of my life here, and leaving breaks my heart. But I know that it's time to start a new chapter of the story. But because something new starts, doesn't mean that I'm going to ever forget all the people who helped me get here today. Thank you so much to everyone here, and just as PJ would always say, be respectful, remember who you represent, remember where you came from, and most importantly, remember who you are and who you want to be. Thank you.
I've attended Pacific Heritage Academy since kindergarten. I've played with my school, faculty, and staff, especially Richie Kumai, who gave me the opportunity to speak today. I would also like to thank Community Landing who voted for me to get where I am today. As anyone who has ever gone to middle school can tell you, it is work. But I wouldn't take the friends that I've changed or the experiences that I've gone through for anything in the world. Middle school shows you who you really are. It tests you. And not just reading your eyes. It puts you in situations where you have to stand up for yourself and for what you believe in. But in those moments is when you start to understand who you are and why your parents would always say, do your best. Do your best. They weren't solely talking about school. They were talking about the impact that we could have on people around us. Do your best. It's a strange phrase when you think about it. And yet it's so reassuring at the same time. Do your best. You don't have to do your mom's best or even your classmate's best. You just have to do your best. Looking around, I see a full room of people who have always tried to do their best. Romney, for example, when he took Linus in our school play this year, he did his best and blew us all away. And she felt. She was our maiden queen and did her best, and I couldn't imagine anyone else up on that stage. Grace said she felt all he and Sienna all did their best and placed at the Living Physics Day. The projects were cool. But let's not just talk about our best in the school setting. Grace said comes in every day with the friendless person that makes everything just a little bit better. We have all found best friends too. For me, Taylor Kingsley comes to mind. She has and will forever be my best friend. She has seen my ups and downs, the smiles, the cries, and the laughs. Even though we haven't always been in the same class, we have always been able to make some awesome memories. Even though some of the memories can be running away from her while she's trying to end it. I'm just kidding. She's been there for me since kindergarten, and I'm so grateful for her. Every single person behind me has changed my life for the better because they have done their best, and I thank them for that. Some filters we have around for Bone Swag at National History Park. This is the place, altitude skiing, a Little State movie, and Lagoon. Some of them I didn't get to go on, but once I did, I made some awesome and amazing memories. On Tuesday, the whole school got to go to watch the room stitch. It was a really cool experience. The room would be so quiet, and you would hear a awe or a no. It was really fun and funny. At the end of the movie, everyone cheered, clapped, and screamed. When we walked out, everyone was talking about it, smiling, talking about their favorite part, or talking about their favorite person. And some people talking about how they tried not to cry or they did. Everyone was smiling, and I know everyone had a blast. Another highlight this year was the kids got to go to the group. As we hopped on the bus, the elders would come to mind, but the girls on the bus. Sandra, Sophia, Dulce, and I sat in the back, trying to get us started, but it didn't work out. As you can probably imagine, a bus full of fifth graders at 8 in the morning was not the most super group of students. As we got to the room, we walked under the wooden roller coaster. It was really fun and cool. After we got to go ride and play around the park, we got chosen on physics roller coaster project. Then we got to go play for a few more hours. Another field trip we went on last year was Golden Spike. We got to not only see trains, but go inside the train as well. After lunch, we went on a small hike, and I can't even tell you how much mosquitoes were. We got eaten alive, but luckily we made it out of the buses. We made it to the buses. But the buses were so hot, and somehow mosquitoes still got in there. Besides the obstacles, we had a good time, and you can tell by the smiles on our faces when we were up there. When I sat down to write this speech, I wanted to highlight Kumu, who has changed my life. I didn't even think of this Kumu as a Kumu, because she has been more like a mom or an auntie than anything else. Many of you already know who I'm going to mention. She has given me more than any other adult outside my family has given me. She dedicates time, money, and energy to not only me, but to every student who comes in contact with. She makes everyone feel special and loved, and she will put her life on hold to make something happen or something else. She will move mountains just to make someone's life a little easier. Kumudi Kingston is the most amazing woman, mother, Kumu, and mentor, and I cannot thank her enough for everything that she has given me past years. She's truly the reason I met her. In honor of my 9 years to the Pacific Heritage Academy, I want to share 9 pieces of life advice I have learned along the way. 1. Walk with speed. You met almost every criminal on campus. Slow down. You don't need to be in a rush to get anywhere. Don't worry if others are further ahead. You're exactly where you need to be. 2. Keep going even though it's hard. Don't give up just because you don't get it now, but you will sooner or later. 3. You might think you're alone, but you actually have friends, classmates, teachers, family, and so many other people can help you. 4. Smile at everyone in the hallways. 5. Do your best. You never know who's watching or listening. 6. The Hopkins represents the school, your family, and most importantly yourself, and also representing different cultures. 6. Critical thinking and problem solving are valuable academic skills, while actively participating in class, seeking help when needed, and embracing diverse perspectives. 8. Give it better than it was before. Imagine your impact on the environment, keeping it as you found it, or even slightly better. 9. Honor the past to better see our future. Honoring the past does not mean living in it, but rather drawing from its insights to make better choices. I have so many goals and dreams for the class of 2025. The biggest one is that I hope wherever your skies are set on, you pursue that with all of the passion and vigor in which you have accomplished your tasks at PHA. The class of 2025 is strong. We have been through so much in our lives already. I know that we can conquer the world, even this community of scholars and close friends is going to be tough. PJ has been a part of my normal schedule for the last 9 years. Switching that up is going to be a huge change. But because of this community I have been able to surround myself with here at school, I feel like I am ready to take that leap, and I know that I am going to be successful. I know that we're going to find success in whatever we do because we have it installed to us to do our best. Alan Alexander Newland, author of Winnie the Pooh, once wrote, "You are braver than you believe, stronger than you think, and smarter than you think." I would like to add my sentiment to this with a small change to this quote. PHA Class of 2025, you are braver than you feel, stronger than your wildest dreams, and smarter than you can ever imagine. I'm so proud of us and everything we have accomplished, no matter how long your term has been at PHA. I know it has changed for the better. I would once again like to say thank you and congratulations to the class of 2025.
As soon as speaker presented about these 3 people, we're going to invite our meeting called up, and they're going to perform their performance one last time.
Let's go, Naya.
One, two. One,
go on to our 8th graders before we get ready to announce for the very last time. We'd like to invite the teachers up now, our crew, so that we can present to them their certificates of completion and promotion to 9th grade. And if I could just remind you, kumu means teacher in Hawaiian, but it also means mentor, and it means guide, a person that can guide, mentor, and teach. So we thank all our teachers from kindergarten all the way through to our 8th grade for doing just that. We heard from not only Taylor, but also Maddie about the impact you have had on the students' lives. So this time we're going to pass it on to Kumu Lama for the presentation of the awards.
Aloha. There's some parents still in the back, so if you have seats next to you, if you could scoot towards the wall and then we'll let them come in. If you can just raise your hand if you have a seat next to you, because there's a few. There's 3 seats up here in the front if you want. Parents that need. All right. So here we go. Our first. And if you would like to come and take a picture, you can see they're going to be called, their names are going to be called in the order that they're sitting. So like Maddie, we'll practice with Maddie. So if you want to come up here and take pictures in the front, our first graduate is Maddie Nash. Brother, sister, auntie, uncle of Maddie wants to come over here. Okay. Our next graduate is JJ Julissa Pike. Up next, we have Sandra Sofia Felix. Our next graduate is Dulce Salgado Mojica. Next up, Berenice Catalan Lopez. And if not, Kumuva will take pictures and then we'll post them. Just kidding. Next up, Isabella Ferrer Suarez. Our next graduate, Yesenia Catalan Hernandez. Next up, we have Taylor Kingston. That's Taylor's mom. Next up is Isis Garcia. Our next graduate, Amy Ricardo Sanchez. Up next, Nicole Torres. Our next graduate, Jocelyn Aguilar Zavala. Up next, Jolina Tinoco. Our next graduate is Ahi Chinchupol. Next up is Vietama Lee Mistama. Next up, Anaí Brito. Our next graduate is Grace Sohn. Next, we have Chevelle Leanoano Peters. Our next graduate is Grace Wu. And our last girl, Isaiah Polynesia Suba. All right, now on to the boys. First up, we have Jasper Dalton. King Jasper Dalton. For who would call? Our next graduate is Manaya Taupi. Our next graduate is Adriana Lopez Sanchez. Up next will be Vicente Quintero, Jr. All right, next up is Cesar Fonseca Valles. Our next graduate is Yasin Mohammed Osman. Up next is Nicolas Mendez Orozco. Our next graduate is Morrissey Ruthenberg. Our next graduate and best dressed at the gala, the ball, Jake Gonzalez. Thank you, thank you. Our next graduate is Jackson Richens. Next up, we have Alex Yamts. Next up, Sione Mila. Next up is Landon Aller. Next up, we have Jose Gomez Munoz. Our next graduate is Ethan Esteves Peña. All right. Almost there. Our next graduate is Jonathan Yanis. Next we have Romney Fonualimuta. And our last young man to graduate is Braden Butterfield. All right. Can we get all of our graduates to stand so we can take a big picture? How about another round of applause for all our graduates? Smile. Smile if you're happy. Come to school tomorrow. And graduates, clap for your parents and everybody who supported you. Thank you, parents, and your teachers, and especially your parents. Okay, we're going to start. So, every year we give out a few awards at the end of the year that were chosen by the Kumu and then from Kumu Live Sock. And if you didn't know, here at PHA we have what are called crew habits. CREW, which is on the back of our shirts somewhere. C stands for compassion, R for respect, E for being an ethical learner, and W for being a wayfinder. So we're going to give away 3, and then Kumu Live Sock is going to give away the last one. So the teachers, the Kumu, have decided that the Ho'oi Kaita'ana Compassionate Award is somebody who shows empathy and can improve the world by showing love and empathy to others. They have chosen to receive that award, Romney O'Neill. Congratulations, Romney. And none of these guys know who's their pona, which is greenstone from New Zealand. And 3 of them will be getting one of those. And then the last one is $100 so they can go buy their own. No, I'm just kidding. $100 for the last award, which is the Principal's Award, the Wayfinder Award. So how about another round of applause for Ronnie? Okay, the next award is the the Ho'ihi Award. Ho'ihi in Hawaiian means respect, and this is somebody who has the highest regard for others, their feelings, their wishes, their rights, and traditions, and the Kumu have chosen to give that award to Taylor Kingston. Taylor also gets a Ponamu. Ooh, that's the pretty. That's the one I want. Congratulations, Taylor. Okay, and then the last one that we'll be giving out is the Tangiia Award, the Ethical Leader. They help other people grow and they take care of their surroundings. And our Kumu have decided to give that to Grace Soni. And then we'll let Kumu Alaya Sa give out the last award.
All year, I've been watching our 8th graders to see how they interact with each other, how they compose themselves, how they talk to their teachers, to the little kids in our school, and how they look after each other. So this person I've been watching for a couple of years now, and I've noticed how giving they are. I'm not going to tell you if it's a boy or a girl because you're going to figure it out as soon as I say it. But I want you to know that this person could easily have chosen to go to a different school. Could easily have gone somewhere else, but they chose to come here. Their family chose to come here. And we are so grateful for that because not only this person has made us a better school, but every single child that you are looking at, that you have raised, has made our school a better school. So I want to say thank you to not only our students and for everything that they've done, but for you for being a partner with us and allowing us to grow along with your child. No one is perfect, and that's what makes us better, is because we acknowledge that, but we also acknowledge that our kids learn certain way. So this award really is about wayfinding, about finding where they're going and knowing the direction that they want to go into. It's a persevering through hard decisions, through hard challenges, and taking responsibility for themselves and collaborating in all aspects of their education, and they have worked hard. This award comes with a $100 bill. With that $100, they can do whatever they like, whether they want to go and buy their friends $1 ice cream, because that's probably really good, or they can put it towards school things, or they can say, I'm going to stay there. So this $100 is a crisp bill, and it's given to this person for them to do whatever they want. And we're hoping that they'll experience their first 100, or maybe it's not their first 100, but being able to put it to what they want to do, which is also part of being a wayfinder. This certificate and this award is the Principal's Award, and it goes to Grace Moon.
Sorry, I was waiting for my $100 as well. But anyway, so She said next paycheck. Alright, so we are gonna excuse the graduates outside first, just to let you know what's going on. They're gonna go to the front of the building, so you guys can go out there. We also, I just want to say, last night for their banquet, their 360 photo booth got caught in graduation traffic down in West Valley, so it's here tonight. So it's right in here. If they want to do a little video and stuff after, you're welcome to come in here. But yes, so the graduates will go out this way, so if we can have this side cleared, parents, and go out to the front of the school, and then families, you're all welcome to follow. Capiche? Alright, let's have our graduates stand. Let's do one final shot of goodbye, everybody. Alright. Isaiah? Alright, thank you everyone for coming. Remember, 8th grade, do not go to school tomorrow. You are graduated. Okay? So we're doing this for the rest of your kids. Let's make a path for them to go. As soon as the last graduate goes. Okay, let's let the kids go out.